We are back here on Summit Sunrise, and I am joined by the ever hilarious Doyle Richmond.
Well, I'm not the hilarious
one. And Papa Duke.
This is the jokester.
This is the jokester right here. You guys got to watch out for Duke. He's sharp.
Yeah, if you see him in a bar, run like heck.
Well, so Doyle, you're kind of a staple of the
am.
community up here. You sell real estate.
Yes, I do something that's professional.
And you keep him in line too.
Well, that's the struggle.
Yeah. He's coming up and visiting. This time of year, it's the holidays being upon us. It's have family and friends join you, and just a good time to have some laughs together. So he's already kind of speeding up. He just arrived yesterday, and
perfect. So you're letting him out.
yeah, let him out, and
fresh air.
he gets some fresh air. It's kind of like a dog. You walk him every once in a while. You feed him.
Yeah.
We're talking about your
we're
father.
Talking about,
but I'm not allowed to mark my territory.
Don't want to do that.
No.
Yeah. So no, but in any event, it's nice to have family and friends during the holidays.
Yes, and speaking of marking your territory, you can help folks find their own territory up here.
Yeah. Well, yeah. To talk about real estate, I think that it's some of those sayings go grab a piece of paradise. I mean, everyone has what their definition of paradise is. Some it's the beach, some it's the mountains, some it's both.
Right.
I really enjoy both. But but we've all elected. We came up here and we love the mountains for so many different reasons, and we elected to make a career up in Summit County and live here. And there's a lot of people that try to have that experience from a secondary home type standpoint, and or a lot of people talk to me, hey, at some point do I think about retiring in the next 5 years? So the point is that you got to educate on people. They want to know, what do I get in Breckenridge, Copper, Keystone, Frisco? Do I buy a property that's a house versus a condo? Do I do a piece of land and build? And they're flipping through some pictures right now as we're talking, just to kind of show prices. And I think the biggest thing I always not joke about, but just say in all seriousness, is that I can't believe that you can find a property at a caliber resort like Keystone in the $100,000 range, right at the base of the of the mountain.
It does exist.
It does exist.
It does.
It's not a lost leader.
Right. You're for real here. This actually does exist, and it's actually like walkable.
Yeah, walkable. I mean, you are literally, as they say, a stone's throw away in a number of cases, whether it's Slopeside or River Run Village. There's a couple of properties that you're going to be in the $100,000 range, some on the lower end, some on the upper end, that you can actually walk, within 30 seconds or so, you're at the slopes.
There you go. And it's great if that is a second home, or even if you're just getting started and you need to get started up there.
And then there's plenty of people that say, you know what, I want to have a little bit bigger property. I want to be away from the hustle and bustle.
Right.
Let's talk about Ski Tip or Trappers Crossing, just to use an example, or West Keystone like the Pines, just to pull a couple of complexes. And I want to be a 2 or 3 or 4 bedroom, and there's a lot of options there.
Right. Exactly. Well, and also too, just talk about your options. Your website is a great place to go.
Yeah, the website, doylerichmond.com. So long as they can hopefully remember my name, Doyle, they should be able to find me. And they're just going to put some criteria in there, and then they'll do a search, and it's going to pull up every property that exists in that particular type of price range and with the qualifications that they're putting in there. And then you're going to basically peruse through those different entries and decide, these 5 or 10 seem interesting. I'm going to call Doyle or Dave and get some more information on that, and then eventually go look at the properties with us.
Right. Well, and there's a ton of options on there, and it's not just while you are in the Keystone area, you cover all of Summit County.
Yeah, our website is designed to be. There's the featured properties. We have some great listings that exist out there. Dave and I are very fortunate enough that, as you just said, Justine, to be the leaders in Keystone. We sell a tremendous amount of properties in Keystone, but we do help people throughout the area. So we just did several deals in Silverthorne at Ruby Ranch, a really nice 5-acre type parcel, horse type property in Silverthorne. Stuff up in Breckenridge, we've helped some clients, Frisco, Dillon. So again, it's a matter of educating people on the market. And some people want to rent, some people want to keep it, some people are going to want to retire. Some people might have a Papa Duke on their hand, and they got to have a little
Place with bars.
place with bar.
Wait, bars or like bars? What kind of bar are we talking? Both bars. Okay.
It's a really big doggy door when you start talking about something this size that's on 2 legs.
Well, you know, Duke is a good.
I got
you're
my
a
own
good
remote to open that little guy too.
How perfect is that? Doyle makes it easy for you. And Doyle, you know, you just are so versatile, and your website really speaks to that as well. And so, what is your website again?
Well, it's Doyle. It's where they have it right down there, DoyleRichmond.com. That's my phone number right there, the cell phone. And I think that people, they're going to want to communicate with you. And a lot of people like to start on the internet, but eventually you're going to have that phone conversation, and eventually you're going to have that in person.
Sure.
And I think that's what really is important, is to find a person that you like, that matches up with your personality, that knows the market really well. It's not just,
Right.
My thing is, like, I want to share Summit County not just from a real estate standpoint, but from an activities, from a dining, because that's what you're doing. You're skiing, you're biking, you're hiking, you're doing all those different things. There's a reason why you want to be in that piece of real estate that works for you or your family, or multi-generations, like I have.
Exactly, covering everything.
Covering a little bit of everything.
Well, a pleasure to have you on this morning,
always a
Duke
pleasure
and
to-
Doyle.
Yeah,
thank you guys both for joining me.
Yes.
Thank you for lightening my morning. And you guys, make sure that you check out DoyleRichmond.com for all your real estate needs. Doyle's a great guy, and Papa Duke comes with it too.
DukeRichmond@yahoo.com.
Happy holidays to everyone out there.
Happy holidays. We'll be right back with more Summit Sunrise right after this.